I know it's been a hot sec, and if this installment includes me not talking very much, I apologize in advance. Anyway, long story short, we're Celesting, leaving up, but back where we left off, couple weeks ago, yeah, 2 weeks ago. It's been a hot sec. um, oh, I didn't. I clicked off my game. If you were curious, I'd say I may be like halfway through or so. Oh, fucking hell, imagine. No, but while I was running the ads, I was I was doing a trial run to like, refamiliarize myself or whatever. And I got close. Oh, fuck. Yeah, anyway, this is all because I cheated before stream, by the way. Just to get like a refresher on what I would have to be doing, I looked up a video and then I realized, hey, wait a minute. I should probably look at the timing of when they like make the jump. And they do it kind of when a fireball is about to cross over the spikes, which if you get enough height, gives you enough clearance to land on the other thing without doing a dash. Anyways, I've not been doing so hot these past couple weeks. And the funny thing is, it's not even for any reason in particular. Like, nothing happened. I just feel like shit. And I've been like really, really anxious all the time. And that's not been great. So I'm just like, man, I do not have it in me to do a live stream right now. So I didn't, because I figured that would be better for everyone. But even though I'm like still not feeling great, I'm like, well, I feel good enough to do something, and I feel like me doing nothing would make me feel worse. So I'm like, oh well, maybe I'll be distracted with how many times I'm dying in the hard mountain climbing game. That was the hope anyways, because then if I was like shiny hunting or anything, that's high effort. That's so high effort. That's high effort because I gotta talk. And I ain't got nothing to talk about. The main things I'd have to talk about would be, oh man, I feel like shit. And it's like, well, none of us want that. I feel like I'm already losing sight of what I'm supposed to do. But you know what? The good thing about all this is that I felt so bad. I finally actually pulled the trigger, which I've been trying to do this specific thing all year. But in general, probably for a couple years, I finally emailed a therapist. Oh, why did it take you years to do? Great question. Couldn't tell you. But I did, and I might be able to see him in December, like beginning of December. I hello. Hi, Sherry, dude. And you know what? To reward myself for finally emailing that therapist that I've been meaning to email all year, I have a big Zorua with me. I am. I make everything cat coded, but I feel more dog coded, in which rewards are really enticing. But at the same time, rewards are not enticing because I'm like, well, I'm the one who self imposed all this. I can just not listen to me. What the hell do they know? I can just eat that cookie, for example. I can just do the thing. I that's why school environment is good for me because I'll actually do the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. There's real tangible pressure. No, I meant to dash upwards. Oh man. Okay, so for context, I'm very forgetful, but my whole family is very forgetful. So, when we had to like redo our kitchen because it was a piece of shit and all the appliances were pieces of shit. Of course, figured may as well get like paint the walls and stuff. So all the walls were painted, except the walls of the stairs were not painted. So we were like, okay, well, let's tape them so we can paint them. This was like 2 years ago. So we finally got around to painting, and that was basically all yesterday. Nightmare, nightmare. I forgot how much painting sucked. It seems like it'd be so fun. You get the silly little rollers. It sucks. Okay, the painting part of it was fine. The prep work sucked. The priming sucked. Can't see that shit. Fuck. And then I don't know what it was. It could just be my technique. It could be a skill issue. But when I was rolling, like little tiny invisible flecks of paint would be coming off the roller and I would feel them landing on my arms, and that was really uncomfortable. I jumped at the wrong time. And then, of course, waiting for the paint to dry because you do in the second coat, can't really tell. Taping every non-paintable surface sucks. No, I'm getting to that though. But yeah, painting, and had to put on multiple coats, so wait until the paint's dry to actually see if that's a spot that needs to be repainted or if it's just lighter because it's drying. And then it's like, okay, bunch of like little spots and corners and stuff are hard to reach because I'm gonna do a poor job of describing this, but there's stairs, but like you're at the top of the stairs and you look forward, there's a little wall that comes down. It's really hard to reach that wall without getting into like a precarious position, which I'm not comfortable doing because it feels dangerous. But it's like, okay, fine, I'll just need to like get a little paintbrush and do some touch-ups. So my dad was like, okay, well, can you like start peeling off all the tape? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. First of all, that took like an hour and a half. In what universe? I was just peeling off tape. Second of all, there was an unbelievable amount of paint that was picked up from the tape that added more paint work that I'm going to have to do. And most of it was just like little flecks on corners, whatever. I was having to do that anyway. But some of it, oh my God, some of it was like actually decent chunks. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do about this? No matter what I do, it's going to be visible unless I just put the roller to the whole wall, which I am not doing. So that's annoying. And then he was going to the hardware store to get some stuff to mount like a wall grate thingy. I was like, "Hey, can you get like tiny painter brushes so that I can do that today?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And then he comes back hour and a half later. "Hey, did you get those brushes?" "Ah, shit, I forgot." I'm like, "Oh, brother. Well, whatever. I just won't do it today." And then my mom gets home later and she's like, "Yeah, no, we have multiple packs of those." I'm like, "What? I didn't know that. You're saying I could have done it today?" But the more important thing we did today was get the dog early, and me having to tame her so that she's not crawling over the driver as they are driving. And I feel like a bad dog companion saying this. I hate when she walks on my legs. Like, I never let her sit in my lap because I just do not like it. But of course, like, I don't want to hold her in place because she does not like that, and I feel like that would make her extra uncomfortable. But she's excited getting picked up from daycare, so she's squirming and worming all over the place, and I'm like, oh God! And she's also trying to sniff into my pockets because we bring treats because we want to reinforce it, like, hey, daycare is a good place for you to be, and this is a good thing. And it's just like, ah! And then she also wasn't feeling well afterwards, which is sad. We thought she was having one of her seizures because she has epilepsy, I think. But I don't think that's what it was. She was just feeling weird. Long story short, poor dog. Poor me. And then it also sucks because when she's squirming and worming all over the place, I'm trying to hold her like kind of shortly on the leash so that she doesn't jump into the front seat. But then she gets all tangled up in her leash. You can't be doing that, dog. Man, this extra sucks because I got super close in like the first couple of attempts of this room that I did. Ugh. By the way, I actually kind of counted the rooms this time. The level is longer than I think, but there's like, you know, there's like the part with the the rising lava and snow, whatever. And then there's the sideways part. I think there's 4 rooms of each. There was definitely 4 rooms of the vertical. It could have just been 3 of the horizontal, including the or not including the final room with the with the blocks, the music blocks. I forgot how much I hate these conveyor things. I should have looked up how they worked. I just completely forgot. I think you're supposed to like hold up and jump off of them. But I find it very difficult to tell. Oh wait, I guess the other most notable thing that I've done is that I totally legitimately obtained Animal Crossing New Leaf on my 3DS. I already had a cartridge, right, for it, but I wanted a new save. And I don't know how to do I don't know how to do that. And I thought, well, it'd probably be easier just to legally obtain it with my totally not custom firmware. Oh my god. No! If I got the jump off of that would have been it. But I got that and I started it because I finally looked at the 3.0 New Horizons trailer. Oh, the good old days of DS. Don't say good old days. That's still my go-to console. One of my 3DSs. I love that thing. The Switch it just has no swag. I forgot how much I liked New Leaf, but also at the same time I forgot how much nice things New Horizons had. Cuz I was looking at my hours on New Horizons. I got like 800 hours in that, and I probably have the same amount of New Leaf. And it's just like being able to place furniture outside, game changing. Oh, please. I don't want to have to wait a day to build a street lamp. Please. Please. This shit sucks ass. But then also in terms of like New Leaf, the freaking island mini games. Are there even any mini games in New Horizons? For context, I've not played. Okay, I need to go on the other side. I haven't even really played the 2.0 update. I'm free! Oh, this room looks just as bad, though. And I was thinking of actually fully in earnest revisiting my New Horizons island when the 3.0 shit. Fuck. Or when the 3.0 stuff comes out, actually going and finishing my island, because that's something that I never did. But then it was also a case of I kind of want to start over, but A, I don't want to lose all my DIYs because that shit was a nightmare to get. And the points in favor of me starting over would literally just be that I would be able to change my name. Because New Horizons came out in 2020, right? Yeah, in like March or something. So I knew, fuck, I knew that I was transgender, but I hadn't picked a name for myself. So I named myself a prototype name that did not actually end up being the name that huh? Okay, the name that I currently use. And I'm like, man, I don't want this file to be under this one, but you can't change your name in Animal Crossing, which sucks. Unless you could probably do it if you like hack your Switch, but I do not have interest in doing that. So I would probably just go back to my old thing and hope that I have enough room in storage to store the unfathomable amount of flowers that must be there. I forgot how court mechanics work. I thought I landed on the thing. My hands are also really sweaty. Anyway, I was also thinking about Animal Crossing because, you know, there's no real way to get who you want in New Leaf unless you amiibo them all in, which I actually did for one of the villagers. Because I remember back in ye olden days of 5 years ago, I got a couple of amiibo coins, which, you know, the Animal Crossing amiibo cards basically are just amiibos because they have the chips in them. But anyone can, like, program the chips. So the only real Animal Crossing amiibo I have is for Coco because she's my fave. But I put Marshall into my town because I like him. And I was thinking about villager hunting, and I thought that back in the day, I spent like, I don't know, hundreds of tickets trying to get lucky. Because I also really like lucky. And then I was looking at my coins, and I was like, wait, I have lucky. Who the fuck was I spending all those tickets on then? I could not tell you. And I'm scared to do that because aren't like tickets a giga pain in the ass to get nowadays? And I can't even do my old tactic of selling fish bait, which is what I used to do. I would make like lots of 50 fish bait or so, and I would sell them for like 20 to 50 tickets, depending on how much people were willing to give me. And it was great. But then looking into probabilities, because from my understanding, how villagers are generated in New Horizons is that they roll for the animal, which is like a 1 in 35 question mark, and then they roll for the individual villager. So villagers that have more members of the species, like rabbits or cats, which I really like, are the hardest to get. Meanwhile, octopus, if you like an octopus villager, they're going to be really easy to get because there's only 3/4 of them now. I don't know. And looking at, because I like all the villagers that I have in my island right now, but I feel like I have too many overlapping personality types. Also, don't different personality types give you different DIYs? Because I know my ass has no jocks because I think that they're extra annoying. But then having like multiple lazies and normals, ugh, they're also annoying. So I would be hunting for like 6 different villagers just to diversify the personality types while keeping the faves. I'm like, that would be an absolute fucking nightmare. Nightmare territory. Oh wait, I think one of the villagers that I was looking for was Tiffany. I really like her. I still want her. But she's a rabbit, which is one of the hardest ones to get. And I just never saw her. Oh yeah, wait, and I think I either settled for Tasha, who's the same personality type, but she's a squirrel, or Ruby, who's another rabbit that I like. That would make a lot of that would make a lot of sense actually. I'm like, I don't know if I could go through that again. Mm. At least the other ones that I'd want are, I think, are theoretically easier to get. It's almost dare I bring it up? It's almost like shiny hunting. Because I think like to find a specific cat villager, assuming you have no cats, is like a 1 in 800. I'm trying to clear the ice blocks so that they're not in my way when I switch it back to fire mode, by the way. Almost? Well, yeah, because if we're talking full odds, then that shit is way more unlikely to happen. But with how hard Nook Mile tickets are to get, then methinks that's more equivalent. Anyway, one of the other villagers I know that I would have to get is a mouse. Her name is Petrie, and I'd need her because she's my birthday twin. And I have another birthday twin who's like a bear, but I don't really like him that much. But I think Petrie's silly. Fuck. And I guess it would also might help on villager hunts because I would have some of the amiibos of the characters that I would want to keep. I have 2 of the amiibos that I would like. They're never leaving. Marshall's never leaving. Coco's never leaving. Those are my babies. But at the same time, I could just resummon them immediately. Come back. Oh wait, speaking of shiny hunting, where we last left off in stream lore, I was screlping it, straight up screlping it into sewers. I'm like, man, I'm gonna end here, but I feel like if I end, I'm just gonna find it. Well, I didn't find it, but maybe 10 minutes later, I found the Litwick, the one single spawn of Litwick, the one that I probably only saw a couple hundred times. It wasn't an alpha, otherwise I would have lost my mind. But I got a Litwick, and I was like, okay, man. Next day I did get the Skrelp, though. And it was nice because I used the Skrelp in the competitive format because I wanted to get the Delphoxite, and then I saw that if you got above a certain rank, you would get Dream Balls when the season ended, and those are my favorites, so I'm like, well, I have to get to rank E. And let me tell you, there is one blue deer who is a fucking menace in that goddamn game mode, and Dragalge, while not the strongest, was kinda nice against it. It was nice for coverage. Fuck. Because my other thing was Meganium, and I also didn't have, like, the best movesets on everyone. What it did not help against, though, is the actual scourge of the metagame, Metagross. And let it be known, I already don't like Metagross. I think it's ugly. So now I hate it extra when it's bullying my whole team. People bring out their enormous, shiny Metagrosses and nuke the whole battlefield. Like, wow, you're so cool. Triple Metagross meta. Fuck Metagross. I wish I knew that Heat Wave was better on Delphox than Flamethrower because of how moves like come out. Moves that go in a straight line are obviously not as good as moves that hit an area. I feel like I could have bullied some Metagross with my Mega Delphox, which, by the way, sick. And I did get the shiny Fennekin. I don't ever remember if I said that, but I got Fennekin. And the shiny Mega Delphox is sick. It turns like white. Totally worth it. It was a real pain in the ass to get to rank E, though. Especially because some games I did like kind of decently in. And then other games I was struggling to get like any kills. You can decry skill issue, and I would agree. But I am still not happy about it. I still think that it's stupid that they decided to lock the starter megas behind competitive. And then presumably because people complained or something, because I have no idea why else they would lower the requirements. They lower the requirements. It's like, okay, pick one. Either you're annoying and you want people to play your stupid online to get things that should have been in the base game, or you don't. Don't lower the requirements and also make it impossible to lose points. Feels the worst of both worlds. I hope that in the DLC there's ways to get like sport balls and dream balls. I'm saving my dream balls for I don't know what. Oh wait, aren't we getting a new trailer tomorrow too? I hope it's something cool. This room is hard. I hope that this is the last of the non-timer rooms. I don't know what to call them. Where you have to go fast. Yeah, I want ginger beer. I was trying to get some while the ads were rolling before stream, but the ones that are scattered around the fridge that are like years old are really, really hard to open. So I couldn't get it open, and I'm like, I do not want to have to wrestle with this stupid bottle. Which is a good idea, because there is no way I could be opening a bottle now. Absolutely no way. I wanted to land on the top one, but I realized a little too late that I wasn't gonna be able to make it. Scary. Boing, 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 boing. Oh wait, one thing that I did do is I can actually definitively say that I've seen a couple episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog now, including the slab episode. All I gotta say is, huh? And can I bully this old man? I did not realize he sucked that much. Okay, so I said that I haven't been streaming because I haven't been feeling well, and that is true. But I was also in a call with my friend on Tuesday and we watched some stuff, including Courage, also including SpongeBob. So that was nice. I did not realize that that old man was so vile to that little itty bitty dog. That is literally just a dog. Why would you be so mean? Oh, but I was also losing my mind. How weird shit is happening. And Courage's first thought is to like go to his freaking AI chatbot to be like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? And it's like, stop! Your AI chatbot is not helping you. The Slavis Kino, I love that episode. Oh, brother. It was interesting. I could definitely see if I was a kid, I'd be like, this is okay. But also, I had no standards, so maybe I would have liked it more. But we watched Krusty Towers too, among other episodes, but I remember Krusty Towers. I forgot how absolutely peak that show is. Although, as much as I like it, I've never been able to tell the seasons apart, and that's only because, like, I would, watch them when they came on TV. And the the concept of a show having seasons was, like, not a thing in my brain. So I'm like, oh, this is just this episode. So if you were to ask me what seasons I like the best, couldn't fucking tell you. If you asked me what episodes I like, I couldn't tell you until I saw them, and I'd be like, oh yeah, that episode. Because we queued one up, and it's like, what is this? Oh yeah, the pistachio ice cream. If you don't like it, why did you order it? Why did they do like a Wizard of Oz parody? But the whole joke is that he thinks he killed Squidward. Like, that's crazy. Also, I can definitively say that I've seen some of Sekiro now. But I'll be completely honest, I didn't retain most of it. Partially because I was falling asleep, because I was really eepy. The game? Yeah, the game. What other Sekiro is there? Anyway, I kept calling the main character Little Pup. Because they kept calling him Wolf. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm glad you're enjoying this, but I could tell that I would absolutely hate playing with this with all the parrying that you have to do. Even just looking at, like, the bull boss, I'm like, ooh. I can feel my blood pressure skyrocketing. I'm glad I don't have to do this. Fuck. Bling, 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 bling. Anyway, we got onto Sekiro because I watched him beat the, let me just say, the last two bosses of any percent for Silksong. And he's like, yeah, this is like really Sekiro vibes. Like with the environment and the execution. I'm like, really? Because I've never played a Souls-like. Or a Souls game. I guess I've technically played a Souls-like. I'm like, okay, cool. And then Sekiro time. And then Sekiro came out in like 2019. That still feels like a new game to me. But at the same time feels completely ancient. Ugh. Fuck, I would have been able to do that. I forgot I didn't get my dash bag. This room sucks. I was thinking, man, I'll have like 3 hours. I'll be able to do the second half of core. It's gonna be like 10 rooms, girl. Could it happen? Yes, but if I keep getting stuck on rooms for like an hour, it's not been an hour yet. If I keep getting stuck on rooms like this, that shit's not gonna happen. Wing, 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 wing. Oh yeah, wait, and then also on Thursday, I actually was going to do something, but I was shiny hunting Dedenne, and that's what we were going to be doing. But then I found it earlier in the day, so I was like, oh, okay. And the longer time went on, I'm just like, oh, I really do not want to do anything. So that's fun. All right, Big Zoroa, accompany me. This plushie is so soft. It's ridiculous. It's so excellent. I didn't realize how soft they get. I should have, because when I've seen them before, but like the Quagsire or something, they're always ones that have been really loved, and people like, oh my god, how do I get it back to being super soft again? And people suggest like brushing it with a pet brush, which I think is kind of funny. It's so soft. What's the point if no can have soft, fluffy things, huh? Exactly. Oh, speaking of soft, fluffy things, except she is fluffy, but, oh, how? Okay. Might be hair cutting Daisy. Because her fur is getting really long. Well, it's been really long. But it's a problem in the fall because since she is so fluffy, she gets leaves stuck in her fur, among other things. It's kind of gross. And also she has tiny mats in her fur. And want to get those out as soon as possible so they won't grow into big mats, because that would hurt. That would be bad. But she really hates getting her hair cut. Like, she hates it. We used to be able to get her, like, professionally groomed, but one time, I don't know, she just behaved poorly. They're like, yeah, we can't do this anymore. So ever since then, she's been getting haircuts at home. but she still doesn't like it, and we have to basically bribe her with treats the whole time. And it is a multi-person, multi-hour job. Not the best. Ah, okay. Wait, no, 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 no. Let me pause. Don't unfairly raise my death count yet. Taking a little sippy of my water. Huh? What are we question marking? Ugh. I wonder if I did like a wave dash or whatever the heck they're called. Oh, I'm probably supposed to go around and not go too high. And anyway, wait, we're on to the vertical section. This is huge. There's 4 rooms of this. Man, it hasn't almost been an hour, but it kind of has been. And I've done 2 rooms. Not sure where to land on this thing. Ah! Oh, never mind. Anyway, speaking of suffering, I'm on, oh no, 190 out of 200 on Walpurgis with nothing to pull with. No! That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Did you at least get anything interesting on the way? I guess it's the wrong, oh, Gebra announcer. Oh, but that's cool. I don't know how much you like Gebra though. It feels like she is the most popular out of the Sephira though, so I assume people like her. Anyway, wrong time to announce. How are we feeling about the new IDs? About Cockcliff and Goat Quixote? I'm surprised they made. I'm still surprised that they made Heathcliff rooster and not dog. That feels weird. Oh, she's good, but can't believe my luck. Yeah, no, your luck is atrocious. But also, that was my luck, basically. Or you're having my luck when it was the full stop. I got literally nothing, and I had to pity get Hong Lu. I'm thinking Heathcliff will be fun to solo and burn to death. Oh, does he burn to death? I haven't read their kits. Well, that's a lie. I have, but I didn't like read them. I gave them a glimpse. So like I saw that Don Quixote had sinking, but I'm like, okay, this is just gonna be like a. She's not actually sinking. She just has sinking. Fuck. Oh my god, Don Quixote with the round tonfas. What's a tonfa? Is my favorite Heisho design wise. Honestly, I don't. She's not my favorite, but she's definitely up there. She's really cute. I guess, milestone hit on oh, fuck. Milestone hit on Limbus. I'm up to 500 modules. Because I don't farm Mirror Dungeon. I'm running out of things to farm for. If I have 300 crates, and if I redeem them all right now, I would be able to get the reindeer hacks that I'm missing, or the Arcorps that I'm missing. And then I would only need to get, like, Enclair and Picard Cliff to get all the Mirror Dungeon achievements. So I'm like, what do I even do anymore? I have all the units that I want. Or it'd have to be Wudong Quixote, Snakes, Wusong, Birds, Mao. See, that's crazy, because I don't really like either of the snakes. Although, part of that is a little biased because I don't like any of their uptight arts that much. I don't know, there's just something weird about it to me. Of course I like that Yisong turns into a horse and he's Yisong, so of course I like him. I've always liked the Maos. I like the bunnies. Brock! Fuck! And the birds are cool. I'm just surprised at how few different types they're making. Obviously, they couldn't be able to do all 12 unique ones, considering that Honglu isn't a Heisho. I don't know, it's weird. I don't think anyone was expecting Heathcliff to not be a dog without how much they literally compare him to that in the narrative. But I keep forgetting to convert modules daily. I'm sure there'll be more, or they'll bring back more in Bokak of Spring Awakening. I mean, fair enough. Limbus feels like one of those games where you just run out of stuff to do. Hardcore. The catch-up to get all the units and all the ego that you want is, like, really steep. But once you get there, it's like, I don't even really need to farm XP. I will say, I am excited that Kanto 9 is this year. I think it's interesting that they're really trying to push for that, so I'm like, huh, interesting. The ego looks awesome. I hope it's actually, like, has clash usage, because I've not used the Honglu one, like, a single time. Yep, end of this year. Nice. Huh? Oh. Alright. I hate ice. I'm trying to land on it higher. Okay, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Hold up. Hold up. Cheating real quick. Cheating. Cheating. Cheater. What do? Oh, I need to save a dash. Okay. Speaking of Hong Lu IDs, Arknight's collab ego is getting nerfed. What? That that's stupid. I saw that one of the egos was getting adjusted, but I don't I kind of forget the names of a lot of the newer ones. So I'm like, okay, which one is this? Okay, I feel stupid. Hold on, I'm cheating again. Okay. Still don't get it. There. I don't know, nerfing a limited time thing after the opportunity to get it is already passed. The vibes are just weird. Oh yeah, the other thing I was looking at is the Ishmael Nendoroid. Hmm? Hmm? I will be getting that immediately. I've stopped pre-ordering things. I'm getting that immediately. Oh yeah, it's better to use it now when below 45 SP so you can gain SP faster. I need compensation immediately. True, but like I don't know. I'm sure that the nerf isn't like a big deal, but it's like I don't know. When have nerfs in Limbus Company ever gone across smoothly though? Ugh, there's always been some shit going on. Yeah, I'm hoping I can still order that Isong plushie. I wish I liked human plushies more, because otherwise I would also get it. But I'm just not interested. Fuck. I'm wondering how they'll handle all that hair. Sorry, I'm fixing my hair. It's annoying me. Because the only Nendos I have with a lot of hair are Miku. So they're in twin tails, right? But Ishmael, she she's just had that shit growing out. Good for her. Seems like a nightmare though. Boop, 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 boop. I'm glad that bouncing does not cause the lava to start rising. Are you usually in two pieces, like front and back? No, yeah, but I meant like more so with the volume of the hair. I do find it interesting that Ishmael was picked and not like Don Quixote. Because I feel like Don Quixote fans are more annoying. I mean, there are more Don Quixote fans, so non-Limbus players, if they know about a Limbus character, it's probably her. Dude, fuck that one single bumper. I'm dashing up, but I'm not. Anyway, also the hair being in front and back pieces is also so that you can like change the faceplates. Also, ads will start in about a minute. Yeah, she was a plushie first with Esong though. Maybe if Ishmael sells well, they'll do the whole crew for Nendoroids. I feel like that'll never happen. They're just gonna do the most popular ones. And part of me, okay, so the reason why I think this is because they haven't made all the Danganronpa characters into Nendoroids. I'm like, there are so many super popular ones, and yet they've only made like 3, which feels weird. Like, yeah, obviously you're gonna make a Junko, you're gonna make a Nanami, you're gonna make Komoda. Did they make the Kirigiri one? Is there a Naegi one too? Because he's like the protagonist or whatever. It's like them not making a Kaide is crazy work. Them not making a Shuichi is crazy work, but I also love Shuichi, so I'm biased. Yeah, they might not. Yeah, so that's why I imagine that's why they're testing it with just Ishmael. But like, I don't know. I feel like they would never, or maybe not never, but like Merceau. I'm so sorry, Merceau. No way. Sinclair. Otis. And I'm not saying that I don't. Oh, that I don't love them. I'm just trying to be realistic. Okay. Hello, is a dog. Are you a dog? Ruff. My favorite thing to do with Daisy is mock her barking. Let it be known, I love that dog. Oh yeah, ads. But at the same time, fake barking revs her up, and that's not good. Half the time, sick. That's awesome. Wait, I forgot what I was supposed to do. I need to focus at full time. The whole point of me waiting is so that I can know exactly when, oh, exactly when I want to go to land on the thing so I could jump on the ice blocks. Unless I do that, of course, you know, whatever. Boing, boing, up. I'm too tired to say much, but I will be watching. Have a good game. Thank you. Don't worry, I'm also tired. Didn't refresh your sub? It's okay. I'm getting so fed. Oh my goodness, wait. I was gonna say, I've been getting so fed up with ads, I've actually considering getting, actually subscribing to people, which I never do, even if I really, really like them. I just don't. However, oh yeah, it was also weird because I could have sworn I opted out of, ah, I forgot, I really dislike how Celeste with the rooms, the first time you enter a room, it immediately goes. Give me a break. Anyway, what was I saying? I thought I turned off targeted ads. Oh my goodness, my Zoroa, my beautiful big Zoroa. Um, I thought I turned off targeted ads, but I started getting extremely targeted ads, like state specific ads. I'm like, what is this? This, And what do you know? When I opened my Twitch app on my phone earlier, hey, do you want to opt out of targeted ads? Oh. So you're saying all those military ads you've been showing me have been targeted? No shot. There is no way you think I want to see your military ads. Ah! I didn't know what I did. I just moved. I hate this. I hate this. Let me take a sip of my water. Everyone should also hydrate. It's all because of all these people who run ads every 30 minutes and it feels like it's every 15 minutes. How I dislike the ads. Isn't Twitch constantly hemorrhaging money? What do they need to run so many ads for? Ah! If they're connected to stupid Amazon, shouldn't they have unlimited funds? I know how businesses work, clearly. If inflation, why not just print more money? That was horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Now you know what my average experience is like for everyone. I mean, it gives you a chance to get up and like get a snack or something, or to stretch, which I should be doing, but consider that I don't do it. Also, this site is a money sinkhole to write off taxes. I'd believe it. Oh yeah, wait, aren't they like renaming Twitch Prime to something stupid? Why would they do that? Boing. Oh, sorry. So, you know how I mentioned earlier, yeah, are they stupid? I mean, yes. But I was like, man, I finally emailed a therapist. Yippee. Oh, wait, I actually have to re-email them back. With like my info and shit. Oh, wait, I also don't know if I mentioned it, but I did get my learner's permit in the mail, so yay. That was last week. And I was so worried that it wasn't like a fucking real ID or whatever the hell. No! Congrats, yay. Anyway, I was concerned because the whole point of this is like, I really do not want to take my passport everywhere, especially because political alert, ding, 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 ding. Congratulations to transgender people. We had like 3 years of being able to change our gender on our passports. I'm like, man, if I lose this, it'll probably be an enormous nightmare to get another one. Driving's fun, even if it is in full-on fog like this morning. I disagree. But you know what? Maybe I can get help with how fucking anxious I am lately. I would not be able to get in a car right now, like to drive. I would cry. I'm trying to hold up and it's not working. Man, I think the first time I got there, I just held up immediately and it worked. Fuck. I have to actually pay attention. Everyone knows that I do worse when I have to pay attention. No! I did it again! This room doesn't actually feel that bad, though. It was right there. I did the same thing during ads. This is hard. I can't wait for the horizontal section. No, that's a lie. I can't wait for the fucking rhythm game room. Nightmare incarnate. Oh. You can tell that I didn't think I was gonna make it, right, Zorua? What do I name my big Zorua? Fuck. Big Zorua, no. It does or remind me, when I was playing Gates to Infinity and I got a Zorua, and I think I just named it Zoroa. Like One Piece. That may have been when I was reading One Piece. I did it again! I'm trying to hold up. But it's hard. When you also have to adjust your... you have to go slightly to the side. It does kind of feel like the strat is to go... is to do 2 upward dashes, then go slightly horizontal to get the next dash crystal. But also I feel like I'm doing something different every time. Boing, boing. I need to stop dashing directly into the thing. See, because there, if I could go like... Even after all this time, I still find it difficult to hit the direction that I'm actually trying to go. Yeah. Anyway, I don't even remember what my death guess was. It's gotta be crazy. It's gotta be like 1800. But you know what? This is the last B-side. So technically, after this, it's only short levels, Clueless. They are short. They are 3 rooms. They are just 3 difficult rooms. Some of them I actually don't anticipate taking too long. But I've said it before, 7C. Why do I feel like it's going to be a multi-stream endeavor to do 3 rooms? It's really just the one at the end. That's how it is with all of them. It's like 2 kinda shortish rooms and then 1 really long hard room at the end. I need to stop doing that. Stop doing that. Ah! Whoa! I landed on the dash crystal at the bottom. I put my controller down. Oh my goodness. What did I even do there? Boing, boing. Boing. Man. It feels like every time I get to the last 2 dash crystals, it's that I barely get them. Like that, if I went up instead of diagonal, which is what I tried to do, I would have gotten it. Or I could just do that. Okay, pause. Pause so the lava doesn't kill me. And this is the last vertical room. How do I know? Because it has the traffic block. It has all the main mechanics from the other chapters. Okay, man. Boing. How did I get there the first time? Yay! Okay, horizontal time. This room doesn't count. My hands are sweaty. Oh wait, I guess it does. Boing, 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 boing. Fuck! Man, having to manage all this without without dashes is a fucking nightmare. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Aw, man. If I was faster. We're almost there. Please, 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 please. Yes! Okay. I need to pause every single time. My freaking hand. No! Nice. Thanks. I don't know if I need to conserve my dashes yet. Okay, it seems like no, and I can use it there. Can my hands stop being so sweaty? Thank you. Eject me right into him. Yep. That's what I want. Jump, jump. Dash. Fuck. Aw, man. Boing, boing, boing. I'm trying to like screen manage. Oh. So that we have as much time with, or the blue is as far down on the screen as possible, so we have more time to, whatever. Beat the level. Stop talking. Because if I got over there, then the screen would be too far down. So maybe I'm actually stupid. See, like, you see why I'm confused, right? Because I need the blue to be as high on the screen as possible, so we have more time to work with it. See, now why am I not getting enough height? Okay, fine, whatever. Alright, cheating again, because I don't care. Scrolling past these rooms. Alright, what do we do? Boing, dash, boing, dash, hop, hop, hop. Okay. Go faster. Remember all those horrible rooms? Not so bad now, is it? Honestly, no. The horizontal sections feel a lot better to me than all the vertical ones. See, like, there. Why did I get enough height there? But not on the other times. I don't know. I'm figuring it out. I didn't jump off fast enough. If I landed on that one, I could have gotten it. And yet, I would rather do all of this again than that one stupid flag in Summit, Flag 9. Fuck that flag. And the thing is, now that I know, oh my god, now that I know how to do it, it wouldn't even be as bad to try again. It's just on principle, really. If I get, once again, I just do not understand momentum in this game. If I dashed to the side a couple of times ago, I would have had it. This isn't gonna make it, yep. My hands are still super sweaty. Yep. And I'm off cycle, so I don't know what I'm doing. I have been hiccuping like so much these past couple weeks, and I don't know why. Just like randomly. Usually I feel like I do it when I sing or when I hum to myself. But I haven't been doing that, and it's just been happening. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I need to be like on the corner for that to work. Boink, boink. Boink, 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 boink. It's either I jump too early and I don't get the boost, or I land on the wrong place on the thing and I shoot into a fireball. But when it works correctly, it works. This is the strat. How? How? What was I supposed to do about that, huh? Legitimately, what am I supposed to do? can't go any faster than I'm going. Unless this is one of those tech things that I don't know about where you can like hold down on the conveyor belt and it behaves differently. Yep. See, like, what? How is it supposed to be on the... I need to basically get there. When? I need to basically get there then. Yeah, I need to get there when the ice is basically just touching the conveyor belt. That feels ridiculous. I need to stop doing that. I need to do something different there. Me, I need to do something different. Also me, does the same thing. Because, like, I can't jump off of it. Oh, I wasn't ready. Boing, boing, boing. Oh. I feel like that could have made it. Yeah, there's no way I get over that thing. I feel like I'm so close. Yeah, I keep letting go because what I think, because in my brain what will happen is that I will just let go of the wall and stop moving, but in reality that flings me. I'm getting decent at this first part. However, my other thought to beat this was to, of course, spend more time in fire mode. But I'm so muscle memoried to catch to fling myself into it immediately, that I feel like changing my methodology now would not be easy. See if I could just make that jump. Oh, wait, that would have been it. Oh my god, this sucks. Let me try something. No, that's worse. Why would I do that? I'm so locked in right now. I know I'm not saying anything. But I feel like I'm almost there. This is like the second to last, or the last actual room, by the way. Not like I can't still die in the music block room. It's not like Core A where it's free. I hate this room. I need to do something different. But I don't know how to do worse on that one part. On this part. To get the fire level higher. See, that might have... it would have been close. See, now how come? No, 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 no. Pause. Why the hell then, when I was letting go of the wall, did it not move me up? Was I just holding a direction the whole time and it flung me? Oh, wait. Okay. Hold. How do I do it again? I need to wall bounce. I remember the wall bounce. Okay, this is the last room before the note room. I'm glad that this didn't it didn't take 3 hours to get to this point. It still could take an hour or more to finish all of this, don't get me wrong. I'm just ugh. I'd say standard progress. How come Alright, cheating. Cheating for fun, for the love of the game. Alright. I was gonna say, so maybe try and wait more for the stuff to drop before trying to switch it, but then it's like, well, I kind of can't, because the whole thing with the frozen walls is that you can't grab them. I'm so confused. And this is why we cheat. I'm still confused. Oh, wait, that was the end of the room. Okay, wait. This isn't so bad. Or at least I think it's the end of the room. It looked like the end. I'll do that wall kick. Having a hard time lining up with this wall. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't have to do that shit. Oh, brother. Well, this is way easier. That's so much easier than having to line it up. Don't ceiling bonk, maybe. That's the whole thing I'm trying to avoid. Now I'm not sure what I did. Man, I know it's just an angle thing on that one dash crystal, but when I get it, I'm gonna be like, man, what did I even do different? I can just see the future. Oh, wait, I can grab on that one ledge. I see it. Okay, well. So you can corner kick if you have swag. Or you can do this if you're a coward. Like me. Oh. I'm getting there. Oh, wait, no. I lied. There was one more room. But this one is kind of different because you see it doesn't have the rising lava. So to me, it is different. Okay, so I can get over this no dash. Going. Oh no. So like after this is the seasides, right? Also, I'm cheating just to sanity check myself. And I've been saying that I will be doing 3 first. Let it be known there is a 0% chance that that will be finished today. But I'm like, damn, would I even be able to get past the first room? I genuinely don't know. Fuck. Oh, it has the gravity physics. Wait. Fuck. But my dashes are normal. Fuck. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Boing. 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 Fuck. I had to have dashed into it right as it was about to disappear. Fuck. I actually don't know how long this room is. At least I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I meant to dash upward. Ah! The gravity is so weird. Yeah. I tried to go up and upright. Did not work. Boing, boing, boing. Oh wait, I think that was the end. Almost there. Boing. What? Oh, was I inside the block? No. I should have went to the side. The way that this is still probably going to be the easiest room in the whole level. I thought it was its turn to turn off. Boing. Almost. I'm not quite sure the timing on that one. Yeah. Boing. I was just barely off. Boing. Fuck. Okay, I lied. This sucks. Yep. I did a little fast fall at the beginning. What? I was gonna say this one will be the one. No. Boink. Huh? How did I do it that one time where I just fell through? This is the prime example of why I'm not the biggest fan of these types of rooms. In all the other ones, the cycle when you die is always the same. Also, ad break will be starting soon. But in this one, it's just based on the music. So if I do something, I can't reliably do it again. Fuck. And now I'm just hemorrhaging all the things that I've done correctly about this room. That one block. Evil. Oh, did I say ads? There's gonna be ads. Man, if I was smart, I would have snoozed the ads. Until I had this figured out. And then I could take a break. We can... No, actually, I'll probably just end after this. I was gonna say, it's only 11. Only been going for 2 hours. Eh. I feel like if I'd started on the seasides, I'd want to at least finish the first room. I don't think you understand how long I think that the first room of C or of 3C will take me. Oh my god, I must have been just like barely off on that one. I dashed to the side. Okay. Ah! The gravity is still throwing me off. It's like I'm moving through water. Like, I get why they don't let them appear when you're on them. When I'm trying to match it up with the music cues and being just like frames off, it must be. It's like, ugh. Boink. Boink. Jump. Dash. Yeah, just put me into the spikes. I was gonna say, well, at least after this, we won't have to deal with any more of these. Haha, yeah. Definitely. They definitely don't add more colors. How the hell did I do it that one time? You know, stop fast falling. It's messing me up. Also, there are certain beats. Oh, that was my own fault. There are certain beats on the song where I find it hard to match the rhythm. I did it again. All right, next time I get to the one block, dash sideways and grab it. When you see it. That was stupid. Get me out of here. Get me out of here, please. Never trust me when I say that something doesn't look too bad. I was trying to fall through those fast fall through those spikes. Oh, I did it. Goodbye, core. And fuck you. Get me out of here. Thank you to Izzadog for following. I know it's later. I appreciate it. And that is all the B-sides in the entire game. Anyway, my guess is still around 1800, but if it's more, I would not be surprised. Ready for a real challenge? Seasides and golden strawberries. My ass is not doing the golden strawberries. I don't care, but we will be doing the seasides next time. I would say next week. However, I'm also actually going to be gone next week, so no, I won't be able to do that. Huh? Wait, that's like a satisfying number. Sub 1500 feels crazy. And now we have everything unlocked. I wish it showed you your different times from the A sides and the B sides. Sorry. The way that Celestial Resort took me longer than everything else except for Summit. Also, I figured out what the gold flags mean. The gold flags mean that you got all the collectibles in one continuous run. Like all the other ones, I had to backtrack. Yeah. I died the most in chapter 7 and chapter 3, which absolutely checks out. 7 and 3 were really close. And even though 6 and 8 were close in time, they weren't as close in depth. So I think the takeaway of this is fuck dust bunnies. Am I right? 12K deaths. That's a lot. Oh, wait, it does tell me. Oh, why? Huh? Why does it not have. Why are not all of them filled when I did all of them? Is it because I like exited and entered back in? Sorry, I'm just looking around. I'm not gonna be doing any more. Golden Ridge B-side took me a long ass time. Man, I wish I had all these times. That would have been so fun. Oh, wait, no, wait, I was gonna say I'm stupid, but then it's like the full clear. So I have the clears for all of them. But then why do I not have all the B-side clears? Is it because I like went to map? That's probably it. I ain't doing this again. This is as accurate a thing as you're gonna get. But we have all the strawbies and in 2 weeks, because once again, not gonna be here next week, I'm gonna we're gonna start with my arch nemesis. We're gonna finish it off once and for all, hopefully in one episode, and I will never have to see the Celestial Resort ever again. But for now, I'm gonna go wind down. I'm glad I finished the 1B side, and I can save the harder stuff for another time. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you hopefully later this week. Bye bye.